Spartans. I'm your principal, Miss McManigal, and welcome to this week's Monday message. As I shared with you last week, when you created your own SMART goals in Go on Friday, I would join you this week and share with you my SMART goal. So, my SMART goal is to read 3 books each semester related to my job as your principal. As a principal, I'm always looking to improve our school and to get better at my job, and that requires a lot of learning. And I learn best by reading. Some of you might be auditory processors and you prefer learning by listening to somebody or maybe listening to a podcast, but I've always been a big reader, so this is how I learn best. So I wanted to share with you the 3 books that I'm reading this semester. So first, I'm reading Grading for Equity, which is all about grading practices, and I'm reading it with Miss Lorenzo, Miss Baker, Miss Reading, and Miss Frizzell. And we have a little group, and we assign ourselves pages, and then we get together every couple weeks to discuss. And so I'm about halfway through this book. Our plan is to be done in October. So I know that I'm going to meet this part of my goal. The second book that I'm reading is Cast, The Origins of Our Discontents, and I'm reading this with Miss Lorenzo and Mr. Tataishi because principals and vice principals were asked to read a book together, and this is the one we chose. So we have not started this one. And so I think what I need to do in order to reach my goal is to come up with a plan, a reading schedule, like I have for the other book with some of our teachers. And then finally, because these are pretty heavy reads, like I'm studying these books, not just reading them for the experience, I've also selected a book that's more of an experience to read. And it's really, it's a memoir. It's called All Boys Aren't Blue, and it is about a black boy growing up and attending school. He also happens to be queer, and it's a memoir of his experiences. So I'm learning a lot, and this is very enjoyable as well. It gives me a break from studying these other 2 books. So my goal is a SMART goal because it is specific. My goal is to increase my learning. It is measurable. I am reading 3 books. It is achievable because I have 2 groups of people who are keeping me accountable for my reading because we meet to discuss. It's relevant because I think all books directly impact my job as a principal, and it's timely. I read all 3 each semester. And then next semester in January, I'll pick 3 other books to read. So I hope you enjoyed learning about my SMART goal. I would like to learn about your SMART goal. So if anytime this week you would like to share your SMART goal with me, if you see me out and about around campus, I will have a bunch of tickets, and if you share your SMART goal with me, I will give you a ticket. And it's something that's a good idea for us to know what each other's goals are so that we can help hold each other accountable and reach our goals. So that's it for today, Spartans. Have a great Monday.